Picture this, you're in the middle of a heated family dinner in Chicago. Voices rise, plates almost shatter. Aunt Mary accuses Uncle Bob of ignoring her for years, but he swears he's just busy. Neither wants to back down. Somewhere under this mess is a secret. Why do conflicts spiral, and how can a simple shift in communication stop the chaos before it breaks the family apart? Stick around, cause conflict and communication by E Jandt has the blueprint. Let's start with the hard truth. Conflict is like that uninvited guest who shows up at every party. It's not going anywhere, and the trick isn't avoiding it, but understanding its roots. E Jandt shares the story of a growing tech startup in Seattle, where two top engineers, Lisa and Mark, butted heads over product vision. Their clashes slowed projects and frayed team nerves, but what seemed like stubbornness masked their different communication styles and unspoken fears of losing influence. Conflict works like a dance where partners misread each other's moves. Instead of stepping around, both stomp on toes, causing amplified friction. Jandt explains this with a vivid metaphor. Conflict isn't a war, it's a choreography problem, and learning the rhythm shifts tensions into harmony. Embracing conflict rather than running from it transforms relationships. When Lisa and Mark learned to speak their underlying concerns and listen actively, not only did project progress soar, but trust blossomed. Jandt points out that conflict, managed well, is like a pressure valve that keeps things fresh, honest, and growth-oriented. Here's something often overlooked. Culture isn't just background noise, it scripts how we interpret conflict and even how we express it. Miss this and you're lost before the dialogue begins. Fred tells us about a Mexican-American family in Phoenix where communication styles clashed during a funeral. The elders favored indirect, respectful hints, while younger members demanded blunt honesty. Sparks flew not because of disrespect, but because their culture-coded conflict languages never aligned. Think of culture like tinted glasses. Each person views conflict through their own hue, shaping what they see as respectful or aggressive. Jandt likens this to wearing polarized lenses. What's clear to you may look distorted to others, fueling misunderstandings that blow up unnecessarily. Once family members recognized their cultural tints, they adjusted their communication lenses. This shift opened doors to empathy, turning heated moments into bridges instead of barriers. Jandt uncovers a crucial insight. Resolving conflict starts with decoding cultural filters, not fixing people. Apologies aren't just words you say to end a fight, they're powerful tools that can reverse damage, but only if you know how to wield them right. Fred recounts a tense episode at a law firm in Boston where two partners, Sarah and Tom, locked horns over credit for a case win. Mediation revealed that a vague apology did more harm than good. It felt insincere, fueling resentment rather than soothing it. Jandt breaks down apology like a toolkit. It needs acknowledgement of harm, taking responsibility, and offering repair. Using this framework turns a simple sorry into a powerful act of rebuilding trust, like using a wrench to tighten loose bolts rather than a band-aid for a broken machine. The payoff, when Sarah offered a full, authentic apology and Tom accepted, they found an unexpected freedom. Resentment lifted, communication improved, and the firm's culture took a turn for the better. Jandt stresses that forgiveness isn't weakness, it's reclaiming your own peace. Remember that family dinner in Chicago? The secret to peace wasn't perfect agreement, but a real conversation, recognizing pain, culture, and speaking with care. Conflict isn't the enemy, it's a doorway. Next time tensions rise, pause, ask yourself, how am I listening? Then speak with empathy and own your part. That's the move that turns fights into growth. Subscribe for more book summaries like this one.